Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. China will soon take over Apapa Wharf, Lagos International Airport, and Nnpc because of Buhari's loans. A developer and a political analyst, Uche Okoye, has stated that China will soon take over most notable revenue-derived sector in Nigeria because of Buhari's loan, and Nigeria cannot afford to repay the several loans that the president of the country, retired General Muhammadu Buhari, has accumulated. Here you can see, I'm going to put the picture of the loans we have taken so far and what we're supposed to pay and what China was supposed to collect for what we gave to China as collateral. He made this known while reacting to the crude oil price slashed by Saudi Aramco yesterday that is kicking off a global oil price war. Okoye feared that with the Nigerian over-dependency on crude oil, this price cut could hinder the national and the nation loan repayment with China especially. Uche Okoye wrote, Nigeria cannot afford to pay back the loans Buhari has accumulated. China will soon take over Apapa Wharf, Lagos International Airport, and Nnpc. Recently, the Senate just approved another 22.7 billion dollars loan required by President Muhammadu Buhari. Over 17 billion will be coming from China, bringing Nigerians' external debt stock to nearly US 50 billion US dollars. According to Prime Times, Nigeria's transportation and ICT sector have 6 projects, each financed by loans from the China Bank, while energy, agriculture, water and water sector, respectively, have 3 and 2 projects tied to China loans. But before we continue, I want to ask a question. Is the loan, this plenty money being borrowed, it is show for the country? Maybe not let me know the same, not let me ask you. Is the loan really reflecting in the nation? Can you see the loan? Can you feel the effect of the loan in the economy? They are talking about ICT, they're talking about agriculture, they're talking about water. Do you feel the loan really? Or this loan is being split, divided into the pockets of a few high and mighty in Nigeria? Nigerians, this is what is going on right now. Very soon, China will be coming to take over. You know, when you take a loan, you have to give a collateral. The collateral is in place in case you are not able to pay your loan. It can be taken to repay the loan. The person loaning you must have an assurance and must be very sure of the way of getting back his or her money or whatever they are borrowing you, anything of value. Really and truly, Nigerians should be scared because Saudi Aramco just announced a slash in oil price because, basically they are part of the big boys in the oil industry that determine the price globally. And Nigeria, like we know, is heavily dependent on export of crude oil to be able to make, get enough revenue to be able to subsidize for our loan. But guess what? This loan we're talking about, when it was taken from China, part of it, majority of it was taken from China Bank. They used Apapa, yes, Lagos International Airport, Nnpc as collaterals. Are you hearing me? And guess what? If Nigeria is not able to pay the loan because I did not take any loan, if they are not able to pay the loan, guess what? If they are not able to pay the loan, they will come and take possession of those things. What it means is that they will determine the price, they will determine how much is paid, who comes in and who goes out, and we will have no say in how this is run until the time stipulated for that loan to be paid. And every loan comes with an interest, don't forget. So it means that the economy will be worse off than it is. And again, who says we need all these loans that we are taking? What is it really being used for? what is it really being used for? Because I personally, I don't feel the effect of the loan, no. But maybe because I'm not in politics or I don't have people there, or I don't really get it. Even the state where I'm from, the region where I'm from, we are not seeing this effect of this loan, if you catch my drift. So I don't, maybe from you, maybe in your state, let's start from your local government, your your state, you are seeing the loan, you're seeing the effects of the loan. Are you seeing any benefit in agriculture? There are still areas in Nigeria where there is no water, no good pipe-borne water for people to drink. People is still being done privately, not governments putting out water and all these things for. So when the big boys are fighting, when there is a need for oil price to be determined, you're talking about Saudi Aramco. These are part of the people that determine the price of oil. And since they've decided that the price should come down, it's going to affect Nigerian economy seriously and greatly. Because like I was saying, I have not felt the effect of the loan that have been taken. Why? What was the reason? The Senate sat and in less than one deliberation, straight away 22.7 billion. What's that money going to be used for? Can you see that we major on the minor and minor on the major? Because I tell you sincerely, Nigeria has above that money in the US, the money they borrowed. They have that money stolen by Abacha. Part is called, in English word to make it look mild, part of Abacha's loot. Now the US called Nigeria and said, we found this money in one of the JZ Island, taken by one of your ex-head of state, a military dictator head of state. He stole this money while in power. He's long dead and gone, but when they did a review at the bank, they found out that this money was looted there by Abacha. Now you know that invariably belongs to the country, because what was Abacha doing? What sort of job did he have? Things that brought him that sort of money? So definitely belongs to Nigeria. After a check has been done, US called on Nigerian government, the president, the leaders, and said, you know what? You have this amount of money. I'm talking about billions of US dollars, over 300 billion. We went to borrow 22.7 in America. And they said, you know what, come and take this money and use it to develop your country, infrastructure, roads, schools. Nigeria has capacity to make the country like the countries we are going for, those that have money to go for a holiday abroad. Nigeria has the capacity to be at the same state with the UK, with the US, with Australia. If not exactly, if we say in a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give you Nigeria an 8 if we put all our resources to use and we are being transparent with what we should do. Sincerely, I tell you. Now this money has been there, all I's have been crossed, all I's have been dotted, all T's have been crossed. But, you know the US, they are very thorough. They started doing investigation, how the money will go. And you know they have spies. An internal investigation find out that Nigeria government, Buhari, that is fighting crime, that his aim of his government is to fight crime, and the crime he's fighting is that those that are not in his cabinet are thieves. If you are not in APC and in Buhari's cabinet, you are a thief. EFCC will come after you. But if you are there, steal all the money you can, you are a saint. In fact, even if you kill, you are repentant, you'll be forgiven. Given a house, given a job in the military, paraded in Nigerian Air Force plane. That's how good it is. Buhari said he's fighting crime, but US found out that he was going to give 100 billion of that money to Kebbi State Governor. Why? He had a tie with Kebbi State Governor to pay him that money because he sponsored his rally to become a governor, to become a president rather. So how is he going to pay the man if this money has not come? I tell you what, these are part of the strategies to pay this man. So if US has not told Nigeria that you have this sort of money, how was he going to be paid? Because he's going to be paid one way or the other. How is Buhari going to account for that payment? Do you know that Buhari's nephew that used to sell recharge card is one of the youngest billionaires in his 30s in Nigeria now? What job did he do? No job experience before. Never worked in his life. Refer to my previous news and hear for yourself. So Nigeria, these are the things going on. Very soon you'll see the Chinese government coming to dictate, and they will not. I know Chinese. They are very communal. They will bring their own people to work there, dictate to us, line up, do this, do that. Why? Because they took the loan and we can't see the effect of the loan. I would like to hear your take on this matter. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. God bless. Have a good day. Bye.